Hey everybody, welcome back to Teachers Talk Money. We're going to be going over my budget for June 2020 today, and I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. So I normally show you guys my budget written out on my printable pen and paper budget template that you can get for free on my website, which I'll link down below. But today I'm going to show you my budget on my computer screen and actually show you what I see. And the reason I'm doing this is because the spreadsheet version of my budget is actually the one that I use month to month because it's so easy to just add the numbers in and have everything add up automatically. It's a lot easier for me to see in real time if I'm sticking to my budget or if I'm on track to go over or under in a certain category. It also helps me keep track of dates a little bit better. I think it's just the way that I think and I like to use a spreadsheet. So I'm excited to show you guys that today. And you can let me know in the comments down below if you prefer seeing my monthly budgets on the spreadsheet version or on pen and paper. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, this is my budget spreadsheet. What I like a lot about this is I've got all my old budgets all the way from when I started using this spreadsheet back in like October of 2019. So I can go back and reference all my old budgets from there. Before I used this, I used the app EveryDollar, which is a great app and it's very easy to start to use, very beginner friendly. It just didn't have all of the spending tracking features that I was personally looking for, which is why I created this for myself. That being said, if a spreadsheet's kind of overwhelming for you, definitely start with an app like EveryDollar that's super easy to use. So this is my June 2020 budget, and you can see I've already kind of started thinking about July. I've got my net worth tracker here. Which you guys see sometimes when I do my net worth update videos, but basically I just have all of the change from each month and I total up the changes here for when I put out the video to you guys. I've also got 2020 business expenses, and I even started a sample 2021 budget because your girl likes to think far ahead. And I've also got salary plan info for like all the salary steps and what I would be earning in addition to that in my county. So let's take a look at June, since that's what we're here for today. My paychecks are the same as always. I bring home $2,878 every month, with all of the deductions from my paycheck for taxes, my union fees, as well as long-term disability insurance is the latest thing that I added to that. So unlike my printable pen and paper budget template, which I created in a way so that it was easy for somebody to get started, I actually put savings first because they're kind of the first thing that I think of and they're the most important thing to me. The reason I didn't do that in the pen and paper budget template is because if you're getting started, you need to see what you're spending first so that you know what's left over to save. Whereas with me, I already know all that information because I've been budgeting for so long. So I like to keep savings first and foremost. So I have $700 that's going to go to my Roth IRA, $60 for gifts, as always, $250 for travel, which is up from what I've been doing before because now I have a little bit more money since I'm not putting so much money into my car fund each and every month. I am going to put an additional $100 into my car fund this month. The reason for that being that I just want to add a little bit more of a buffer. Right now it has about $5,050, I believe. And I'd like to keep about $5,000 in there to pay for a new car, but I also use this in case I get tickets or have any other repairs or expenses that are kind of expensive that come up. So I do want to add a little bit more in just to make sure I can cover any costs that might come up with my car, as well as the cost of getting a future car. And another big change that I'm really excited about this month is that I'm putting $100 into my business. So I decided once I finished my car fund that I wanted to start putting a small monthly amount into a savings account that I can use specifically for stuff for Teachers Talk Money, to put these videos out to you guys. Could be used for equipment, for outsourcing any tasks, I use a subscription for my email list that costs $29 a month. So now I can kind of continue keeping that, making sure that's good, stay safe and steady to continue paying for that. And also if any other future expenses come up. So I'm really excited to start putting a little bit more skin in the game for my own business. So my total savings are $1,210. Then we go to my fixed costs, which you guys kind of know by now probably what they are. I pay $900 in rent, $86 for my bundled car and renter's insurance, $45 a month for my phone bill, and my subscriptions are higher than before. They used to be, I believe, like $10, and now they're $32 because I've been using an Audible subscription, which has been honestly a really good purchase for me during quarantine because it's awesome to be able to listen to an audiobook. And I've read so much because I've gotten that subscription, so no regrets there. I don't know if I'll keep it forever, but certainly for this season of my life, that's a great fixed expense for me to have. So that total is $1,063 this month. And then finally, we come to my variable costs. I've been doing $200 a month for groceries and dining, and that has stayed the same, and it's been a pretty good level for me to have during quarantine. It gives me a lot of leeway to get the groceries we want to get if we want to like try any fancy meals or anything new like that. And then for going out, it gives me the permission to continue to get takeout, to not do as many dishes and mix things up with our food a little, and in some cases support local businesses. So they both feel really great for me at those amounts. Gas I'm keeping at $30. Just because that was more than enough last month. I drove my car once, got $17 worth of gas, and that was it. So that's a good kind of reasonable amount that I feel like will even give me a little bit of wiggle room since I'm not really driving very far if I am driving at all during this time. And then finally for other, I have $175. That includes my utilities, which I'll show you the running totals up here. So this is the part of the spreadsheet that is kind of the reason I created the spreadsheet, and it's because I wanted to be able to keep a running total of every time I got groceries and how much it cost, every time I ate out and how much it cost, every time I got gas and how much it cost, and anything else that I purchased. And this has been a lifesaver, and it's pretty cool because the totals automatically, like we can look at my May budget here. And so far, like I'm at a total of $180 for groceries, and that automatically populated in my actual cell here for groceries. So it totals it up in real time how much I've already spent and how much I have left to spend. And that all totals in these cells for everything, including my savings and including my fixed expenses. So that's kind of the feature that I like the most about this. And then as you can see, I total up my utilities. I guess I haven't paid my gas bill yet. I total up my utilities up here because those are kind of the ones that are always recurring. And then anything else I total down here. So for June, right now I just have the gas bill, which I'm not sure what it's going to be, and the electricity, which I'm not sure what it's going to be. They're both usually around the same amount. And then I pay $20 for my half of the internet every month. And then I just have more cells for anything else that I purchase. So I love these running totals. It totals it up down here. And of course, like I said, it automatically populates it in the actual side, which is kind of a lifesaver because that way I'm not having to manually go in and add up every single one of my expenses. I also have a little notes section. I don't know if these notes are still true for my plan or what I'm going to do because I haven't looked at it in a while. But yeah, that's my budget for the month. I'm pretty happy with it. The budget's been doing pretty well during quarantine. Hasn't been a lot of unexpected expenses or anything like that. Please, if you would like to get this budget template or my printable pen and paper version, if that's more your style, you can get both of them at my website. It's teacherstalkmoney.com/budget. or you can just go to the link that's going to be in the description of this video. Another quick note about this budget, you'll notice this is a zero-based budget, which means that the total income I'm getting, which is this amount, $2,878, is the exact total of what I plan to spend and save this month. So it comes out to zero. I'm not going to have anything left over if all goes to plan, right? And that's what is a zero-based budget. Let me know what you guys think of doing the videos this way, where I show you it on my spreadsheet versus my pen and paper budget. If you prefer to the therapy of watching me write the numbers down, let me know if you feel strongly about that, or if you'd rather see it on my spreadsheet. Either way is great. It is an extra piece of paper for me to print out when I do the videos with my printable pen and paper budget, but I think that piece of paper is worth it if you guys get a little bit more value from that. So just let me know in the comments below, and comment below if you have any questions at all. Have an awesome week, you guys. I will see you in another week. Thanks so much for joining me, and please make sure to like this video, comment below with any questions or things you're confused about, or praise, or whatever you want to put. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you get value from videos like this. Have an awesome week, you guys. Bye.